And we're live.
We're live here just a little bit late.
What's up, guys?
I'm sure you
3 weeks late?
you guys can tolerate a little break. It's not like we broke any promises or anything.
A little bit.
So we're here and you're grateful for it, I know.
No, I mean we recorded a Patreon only episode, which you may have already seen actually, because we're theorizing of releasing it today.
And folks, that's for you. That's for the people. Not so we can double dip on revenue. That's for you.
That's definitely not. Well, here's the thing. I mean, like 40 people watched it. You know, they got it 2 weeks early. I feel like that's still a somewhat valid Patreon reward.
I think it's more than valid. I think giving Patreon access 30 minutes early is probably quite valid. So
I think it's valid to release this episode. Now, I mean, I am open to if people think we should do Patreon only episodes, but it just feels like if 3 people saw it, maybe, it was a good episode too. We were kind of on that day, so it feels like kind of a waste.
And it's going to be a much, much less tight one today, folks.
That's not true. That's not true at all.
You're really in front of a slow-moving train.
I'm feeling real tight today.
Well, I'm feeling pretty loose. I've got maybe an hour before my whole body just says, "Hey, buddy, it's bedtime."
Well, let's brief the people on what's going on here. We're recording at 11 p.m. Dinkbot time.
Yes,
9 p.m. me time.
We're old men. We go to bed at hours unfathomable to the youth.
What time have you been going to bed? What's your schedule like right now?
It was randomized for a few weeks, and now I've found a comfortable medium of going to bed at 9 p.m., sleeping for 10 hours, and then, just sort of whatever happens.
Right.
And you notice how unbitifiable that was for me because it's past my bedtime. I had no way to turn that into a bit.
Let's see.
My sluggish, stupid brain is struggling, and I know a
old.
girl
That's
I
what
like
it
is listening to these. Yeah, we're fucked, dude.
Getting up there.
Everybody sees me embarrassing myself up here.
Yeah, we could always do this tomorrow in the morning.
No. No. We're doing this now.
Oh,
we're professionals.
This podcast is sponsored by Manscaped. We're going to be talking about that a little more later.
Yeah, and I know how much you guys like that based on the amount of DMs I've got where you 14-year-olds want to intimately discuss their genitals with me. So, I know you guys are excited about that. You fucking little pervs.
I shaved my balls 10 minutes ago. This isn't even a joke. I actually took a shower just for the purpose of shaving my balls with the new kit they sent me, just so we could talk about it. But more on that later. For now, I think I'm going to start with a bold topic. What have you been beating off to lately, man? What have I been beating off to lately? Let me think.
Beating off to. Hey, guys, sound off in the comments what kind of porn you beat off to.
I've been priming myself with the Reddit app sometimes. Like, I'll kind of use that as like a, because you don't want to just jump right in, right? It's kind of
explain this process. What are you talking about? You prime yourself with the Reddit app.
Well, I'll visit a subreddit, whether it's like, I'll visit various subreddits.
This is pretty wild to me.
Well, like, pretty agreeable subreddits. I'll sort by top of all time to kind of get like the people's choice porn,
Okay.
And then like I'll kind of, because there's no audio there and it's kind of a good like intro, kind of ease you into it. I don't want to jump right in the deep end with, audio and visual.
This is very interesting.
I'll kind of start there, and then oftentimes what will happen is I'll find like a GIF or something that's like, I like that. So then I'll go to the comments and someone will link the source video. And I've just found it's a more effective way than just going on like the homepage and, trying to find whatever.
The fact that Reddit is involved at all is astounding to me. Genuinely, I'm blown away by that.
Well,
by Mr. Reddit. Mr. Reddit manipulation. This guy's the Reddit master, famously.
Don't bring that up.
The greatest Spoon Kid controversy of all time.
I have a dark past on Reddit.
Dark past. That's amazing.
But yeah, it's just kind of I find that if I just jump right into, the audio was blasting, it's just overwhelming a little bit for me. So
geez.
I need to kind of take it slow at first, think about it,
This guy's scared of women moaning. You're like Smithers,
right?
In the meme.
Yeah. They get what I made. They'll know what I made. There's some people who get it. What about you? What are you watching?
Lately I found this one girl that kind of sounds like my ex, so I've been I got the sound on for that one. Yeah. It's more of a trip down memory lane than anything, And that's
Does she talk like your ex too? She like,
yeah, dude.
You
it's
piece
pretty
of
amazing.
shit.
It's pretty amazing. Yeah, I can close my eyes and be like, I'm really there.
Right.
Getting annoyed.
Your cock is so small.
Yeah, it's so
Nick.
get this thing out of me. All right, man, get it together. But yeah, that's how it is.
She call you dink butt in bed?
No, she would say it to like demean me. She'd be like, "Okay, dink butt."
Oh,
like, all right, you're lucky I don't hit you right now.
right.
Like I have been, right? One of those right across the
Not
schnoz.
funny, dude. Come on.
Whatever. So I've had a nothing week. I've been working on this stupid fucking video that people have started messaging me about. Oh, hey man, where's the freaking Twitch Rivals video, bro? Oh, dude, that event was a month ago. That event was a month and a half ago. I know.
He's hard at work. He's making a masterpiece. How's that going? What's
I mean, I haven't touched that last day because it's like all outro, right?
Right.
But everything else should be good. I need to translate the Spanish.
There is a lot of, or not a lot, but there's some Spanish in the outro is me talking to the Spanish people. Yeah. How long is it? What are we looking at?
Like 30, 35 minutes.
Okay, pretty tight.
And I think in Spoon Kid 2 format, that's a short one. Lately, these Spoon Kid 2 videos are fucking 6 hours long.
They're
What's up with
behemoths.
that?
Well, I just have been doing some algorithm experimenting.
Mm-hmm.
And I've found that the hour plus bangs, but not really like the 40-minute. I feel like it's either I go 20-minute or we go long.
I can't get behind it, man. The 40-minute, I'm not watching that shit.
I can't
do it.
You know what? It is what it is. I think I'm just going to go back to some more 20, 30 minute and sprinkle in some of those hour ones because those people like them, man.
That's tight. It's a tight idea. I just, the audacity of us to suggest somebody sit down for 2 hours.
It is quite audacious.
It's the hubris of man. It really represents.
Well, it's podcast, no different.
The death of civilization. Yeah, but on the podcast, it's actually more valuable because there's no visuals or humor.
There's no visuals or humor.
It's
an audio file. You could download this entertainment for like 30 kilobytes.
Yeah. Alternatively, you could listen to white noise and get roughly the same.
Right. Be the same amount of
people say like,
audio.
"Oh, I listen to this at work." It's like, dude, why don't you just go listen to like a drill sound effect? Like, there's literally anything else you could be doing.
Oh my god, downer dinkbot, dude.
Come on,
all right,
man.
What? Let me talk about my. I went to Las Vegas.
Yes. Yes. As you do.
A lot of people have expressed their disdain for me because of my absence, my common absence.
Yes.
Just how
where have you been?
I just leave all the time and I'm unreliable.
I needed you. I
can't
needed you.
commit
My
to
Wednesday
anything.
afternoon was so boring. I needed you.
Right. My 2 streams a week, a month, a year. Not a week. I wish 2 streams a week.
Streams a week would bang, dude. It's too much to ask.
But I also, I'm like, I could tweet out like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna be gone this week. I'm taking a little trip." But it's like, you know what? I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you don't owe them.
I mean, maybe I do, but
they don't pay you money or anything.
I guess they do.
Got you there. Got you there, didn't I?
You know, I'm just gonna say it here. Unsubscribe from my Twitch channel, please.
I've been saying that for myself. People are
it's-
like, "Where's the
it's
streams,
weird,
bro?
Why are you
Where's the streams?"
subscribed? I don't
Like,
deserve it. There's people who stream like 10 hours a day. Go
Consistently.
subscribe to them. They actually deserve that. I don't
Hit up
deserve
our boy
it.
Blazed.
Hit up Blaze.
You know what? Don't hit up Blaze. Hit up somebody else. Blaze hasn't played Hunt with me. I've been asking him for a month. If you're hearing this,
yeah.
Blazed, you're my op right now.
You know what else happened with Blaze? Blaze was down here for like a month and a half.
Yes.
I was trapping it up with Blazed.
Yeah.
He came
I bet
and
you're real happy about that. Dinkpot wasn't there.
you should have came down, man.
How far is Arizona? It's a drive.
To drive from Oklahoma? Well, how long did it take you to get to Pie Town?
12, maybe.
I think it's 8 from there, so probably like 20-hour drive.
Oh, I just squeeze out a 20-hour.
20-hour drive.
That's doable.
But to be fair, we didn't do any like crazy, like we didn't have any marathons. We just like went out
Right.
a couple times and you know.
I'm scratching my balls basically right now.
Nice,
In case
dude.
you guys are wondering.
Me too. I'm actually doing that too, but you just can't see it.
Right.
Which is a
Yes,
big
I-
reason I'm like, I don't know if I could be a face cam streamer because like I'd just be like itching my balls sometimes.
You got to do it sometimes, man.
Right.
It's the human nature. I mean, and you think about how much time you spend sitting on your fucking chair with your hand in your pants. You can't do that
Right.
on stream.
Well, that's what, I've realized there's like so many things I do that I just, if I had a face cam, I couldn't do. Like,
Right,
Coom.
Coom or Goon.
Anyways, yeah, Blaze was in town. We had a few excursions. I'm trying to think if there's any real notable ones. Our last excursion, he picked me up from an auto body shop because I got my tire went flat.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool. We got lunch. I
Wow,
wrote it
that's-
off as a business expense
That's
because
what you
he's
do.
a streamer. It's definitely a valid thing
My
to do.
dad was trying to tell me that whenever you get dinner with your family, you should write it off.
I don't know about that. Me?
I was like, Dad,
You?
I don't.
It's not really.
He was just like, we had dinner tonight. Write it off.
Don't know about that. I talked to my accountant about this, and not that she's necessarily the most credible source, but she is
Yeah.
an accountant, so I
Something.
was like, well, if I'm like Uber eating food while I'm streaming, is that? And she's like, well, not particularly. But she did say like if you're going out, if you have a meeting with, but maybe she just has an old view of these things. Maybe she's just like, that's not a business meeting. Because if I'm streaming and it's like I can't drive to get food, my monthly 2-hour stream, I can't drive to get food.
I think it's fair. But I think if you get audited, you're going to prison for the rest of your life.
Well, what if I like do a 1-hour stream and order like $800 of Uber Eats for like food for the next month and write it off? But it was my stream meal.
It was streaming.
These are all leftovers.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Maybe I
Sorry,
do that.
Mr. IRS. Yeah, that's a good call. I've had to deal with taxes this month, and honestly, I would rather have put a gun in my mouth. And I sometimes I think about if you're shooting yourself, how many times could you pull the trigger before your hand stopped working?
You think like when you chop a chicken's head off and the
Right.
body still runs, like
You got a couple seconds.
You think? I don't know.
I would
dude.
like to see like if I really prime myself, how many shots I could get off.
I mean, your hand is controlled by your brain. Like it's a brain wave that's controlling your hand, right? It's not autonomous like a worm. Like if you chop like half a worm off, the bottom half is still gonna wiggle a little bit because it's not like the brain's telling it to. So I don't know.
Right.
I think it might just lights out immediately.
Well, I don't know, man. Maybe there's like a little part that you haven't hit yet, where like your hand will still work. Maybe you could
just
also
make a machine to just like unload the whole mag into your head.
But it's not like instant. It's like one, and then it waits a couple seconds.
It aims to it. Re-aims after you've fallen on the ground.
Reloading. Yeah, that'd be awesome, dude. Somebody should get on that. Some sort of egghead scientist in Washington D.C. or whatever. I'm trying to advance the future of climate control, and we take him off that project. We're like, we're trying to develop a gun. the military wants a gun that can reacquire targets and fire quickly, but it's secretly it's a suicide gun. I think that would be worth taxpayer.
That would be
money.
big. Yeah, that's where your taxpayer money's going. How are taxes? Talk to me.
I'm just ripping. You hear this?
I hear you. I see you ripping.
About it.
What's been going on? What did the tax man say?
The tax man
Uncle
is
Sam.
the tax man. I will go in. I looked this guy up.
Did you go in person?
I went in to see a man.
Okay.
And I just Googled him. He's the first result. And I go in and he's like, well, I tell him I'm a YouTuber. He's like, well, so what you're going to want to do is, and then he says all this,
mumbo jumbo.
So he says all his junk and says, this is what you need to do. And I know that because my daughter is also a YouTuber who is bigger than you.
Wow. Who's his daughter, dude?
Well, I'm not going to say on here.
Well, no, don't say the... Yeah, actually, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I can't even say because I think she's like the biggest in her field. And he's like, also, I'm from the town you grew up in, and the business is there as well, where she makes the YouTube. I'm like, what? So wow. Yeah, they've been running the most successful blank YouTube channel for, years.
Is it Jenna Marbles?
It's Jenna Marbles. No, it's actually her. It's actually her cousin Jenna Tolles. Right.
Jenna Pebbles? Jenna Tolles. Oh, Jenna Tolles.
There you go, buddy. That's the first time he's heard that one. Yeah. So we got the YouTube expert as my tax guy.
How much do you owe? What's your bracket?
Am I supposed to say it on here?
I don't know. That's just a joke.
A lot. I owe a scary amount of money. A frightening sum. A dreadful sum.
Do you have enough to pay?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I don't spend any fucking money, but
yeah.
But it's bad. It's ugly. It's a ugly.
What's the
price.
percent? Do you know the percent?
If I made
90%,
let's say I made $50,000. This is not representative of what I did. If I made $50,000, I owe like 20. Like I owe like 20.
Oh, 40%.
It's like a lot. Maybe even more than that. In fact, it's definitely more than that.
Bro, you in the lawyer tax bracket?
Yeah, it's ugly. It's horrible.
It's ugly, man.
It's disgusting.
Fuck.
So I'm scared of that. Never gonna be able to buy a house. It's not happening. So terrifying, here we are. Man. I'm just gonna keep buying Dogecoin and Bored Apes and Slurp Juice and just see what happens. And hope one of my NFTs skyrockets to the moon. And
Did you see the stock market last week, dude? Have you opened your Robinhood?
I don't even need to look. I don't even need to look.
It's so bad.
Do you have any idea how far down we were before the stock market crashed?
Before it.
And then
dude, I'm down so much that like I don't even feel anything when I open it.
Yeah, I've maybe put in, 10 grand into stocks and I've walked out with like 4. Like I'm walking out wounded.
I put in everything, dude.
Yeah.
It's my savings account is in different stocks.
Good. Yeah, so we're just really intelligent investors and stock people making intelligent decisions for the future. And we're not hiring any stupid freaking accountants to do it for us. We're just like,
you know what?
I think I know what's great.
Returned more than stocks, though.
What's that?
Vegas.
Hey, bring in the money. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Keep on rolling them slots. The one-armed bandit.
I did a Vegas gamble, dude. I did a gamble. I actually did 2 gambles.
What kind of gambles are we talking here, man?
First gamble, I walked in and I was walking so I'm not old enough, right? I'm 20.
Oh my goodness.
They don't let me do the thing.
Sir, will you let me gamble? How old are you? I'm 20.
I was walking by the slot machine, right?
You can just be like, it's indistinguishable. 20.
No, they don't let. They come ID you as soon as you do anything. Well, that's what I'm about to say. All right, you're about to figure out why I can't gamble. Okay. I had a $1 bill, right? So I was like, because you walk through the casino. You're allowed to walk through there, but they say like you can't be on the carpet because the carpet's where all the machines are. I saw this slot machine. I was like, I just ran over. I put a $1 bill in it, and I pulled the lever.
Of course, as you do.
And just fucking 3 random shapes. It didn't. No one
means nothing.
Indicator of it. Just ate my $1. Lady comes over. Where's your ID? I don't have it. Get off the carpet. I'm like, okay, all right.
Okay. All right.
So then I was plotting, dude. I was sitting in my room. I was all like, because I got a hotel room there, which, by the way, despite me paying for, I had to have my friend book and check in for me because I'm not old enough.
Damn, dude.
Taking my money.
Stupid decision. You're
It's fucking terrible, dude.
Going to Vegas, can't gamble, can't do anything.
I'm sitting in my room. I'm like, fuck this place, dude. They took my dollar.
Motherfuckers.
So I'm talking to my friend. I'm like, all right, here's my plan. I'm going to give you the money. You're going to walk in. You know roulette where it's just red and black?
Yes, of course. I've heard
I'm like, all right, you're going to put it on black. So we take out 2,500 cash, right? I have to like, so I'm sitting there and like the guys are looking at me. I give it to my friend and I'm just like, I'm not on the carpet. I'm just watching.
Hey, I'm not on the carpet.
I'm not on the carpet.
I'm not on the carpet.
For all intents and purposes, it's his money.
Yeah, right.
To the pit bosses listening. He's
They're
walking
coming to
around.
fucking put your head in a vice and fucking break your fingers or whatever.
Right, yeah, strangle me. But nobody takes his money. They're like, we can't do that on one bet. I thought Vegas was for fucking rich people or something.
Dude,
they're like,
I don't think it is anymore.
Maybe not. Maybe
back
it's
in
just
the
grandma's playing slots.
60s, yeah.
They were like, well, we only do 100. You have to go to the high roller room. So I'm like, well, so we find this high roller room.
Oh boy.
But I can't even get through the door, dude, because they got like, I can't even see what's going on. They got like big dudes.
Yeah.
You can't walk in there.
No one in the high roller room.
There's just like weird looking rich dudes in there. Like, all right, you go in there, you just put it on black. And I'm sitting outside and I'm like looking through this little piece of glass. I'm just watching.
Yeah.
Like 10 minutes go by. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if they're like background checking him or what. And then I see him like put his hands up. I'm like, dude, let's fucking go. 40 minutes go by. Apparently they took him to the back. They're like, why don't you want to play again? What? He's like, no, I just wanted to do one bet. Because, it just doubles your money. He's like, no, right. I just want to leave with the money. And they like background checked him multiple times, took down his tax information. I mean, it was a whole thing.
This is bizarre.
But eventually he emerged and I was $2,500 richer.
Damn, dude.
So, you know what I did?
What the fuck? What do they think is going to happen if you fucking... Like, who's going in there and wins and is just like, throw it back in? I mean, like... Well,
Vegas doesn't want to give you money, dude. They're like, right. They try to sweeten the pot. You want a free drink? Stick around. So I was like, all right. And at this point, I may have been drinking lots of the hotel mini bar alcohol that's very overpriced.
Say that on live stream, of course.
By the way, like, what was it? $60 for like a 300 ml bottle. Just absurd pricing, but at that point I'm like, whatever. So here's what I do. I'm like, all right, my boy won it for me. I got to spend it for the boys. Mm-hmm. What am I going to put it back in the bank and leave?
Yeah, that'd be stupid.
That would be smart.
No.
So I booked this penthouse room at this hotel for the next day. We check in, we're balling, dude. I get this room service to come in. I tip him $100. I'm living like a big cheese, man.
Yeah.
I got a branzino delivered at 3 a.m. It's like a fish.
Big fish for yumming.
Big fish for yumming.
Big fish for yumming. Mm.
And that's pretty much it.
Did somebody order a big fish for yumming on?
Big fish for yumming?
It's still got some scales on it, but you can have this big fish for yumming if you want to eat it.
That's what he said, actually. The room
How do you want it?
Made.
Free or cooked? Do you want it sauced?
Big
or
sauced
basted?
Fish, please.
It's
yumming.
One big fish for yumming. There's your bit, folks.
I like that bit. Big fish for yumming.
One big fish for yumming. Chew down.
Fish for It was funny. I was ordering the room service at like 3 a.m. and I was like, I would like 1 oatmeal, 1 fruit parfait. Because I was like, I'm planning for the morning. I wanted to have
you could have a man to come up here so I could suck on his penis?
One
please?
Man so I
room
could suck
service?
his penis, please.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 branzino.
Mm-hmm.
And they came in and I felt, dude.
They're like, oh, you mean the big fish for yumming?
The big fish for yumming. That's
right.
what
you're talking about. Okay, yeah, we have those on tap, dude.
I haven't lived like this, man. I didn't know that this was the culture here, but when it's usually, the few times that I've ever gotten a room service, they just like push in a cart or just like give you the plate, right?
Mm-hmm. And you can hide underneath the cart if you were trying to get around.
If you were trying to get around to secret rooms. I thought about that. I tried to sneak in, but he caught me. He said, "You need to
That's where we
have
keep
that
the
big fish.
Fishes for yumming."
Yeah,
all right?
There was so many down there, dude.
Yeah. You can't.
I got under the cart and they took me back to the big fish room for yumming. There was hundreds of them.
That's the scoop.
Hundreds
do
of
I have
big
a scoop
fishes.
for you? You have no idea where they're getting these big fishes from.
Dude, they're farming them. There's a man just crafting big fishes for yumming. They're made out of Play-Doh.
That's their secret.
But the guy comes in the room. He's like, "Sir," okay, so it's like a 60-year-old black dude.
Okay.
He's like, he was like fucking ripped. I don't know.
Right.
He comes. He's like, "Sir, where would you like to dine tonight?" I don't have a shirt on. It's 3 a.m, dude. I'm like, you just leave it here. He's like, "No, I need to set your place. I need to set your table." Dude brings out a table spread. He sets it all up.
He's brought you a table?
No, like in the room, there's like a big table, and he like puts a tablecloth. He sets my cutlery, my friend's cutlery, all perfectly. And I'm like, dude, I don't have any cash for this guy. Right. The only cash I have is the hundreds from the win.
Right.
So all right, I got to give him something. I can't just leave him empty-handed.
Absolutely.
Dude didn't even. He just took the 100, walked out. He didn't even.
Dude, you probably
but not that. Honestly, I was like, well, people staying here probably give him like 1,000. So I shouldn't expect like a hoopla, but
fucking dumb motherfucker. They're bringing the fucking big fish for yumming.
Big fish for yumming.
Have any idea how hard it is to get a hold of?
He was just like, okay, but he did a great job, and
if you're listening,
I enjoyed.
Man.
The food sucked, dude. It was ass. Fucking terrible. I mean, it was 3 a.m, so I don't know what I expected.
Into sort of a big fish for yucking. It was
big fish for yuck. Well, I didn't eat the big fish. It was for my friend. I didn't want big fish for yumming. I actually ordered sausage links, and
is it a fucking Denny's? What are you talking?
I ordered like 8 things, dude. I don't know. I ordered.
Your body was like, yeah, let me get whatever sounds amazing, and you're like, let me get some Jimmy Dean's.
Well, it is 3 a.m. I don't want a Branzino. I want like the worst food they have that tastes good.
Bozo behavior.
But it was a good time. We did a cold plunge. They had like this really big bathtub. One point, it's like, we got to do a cold plunge. So we took a trash can and went to like the ice room and just kept filling it up till we made an ice bath.
That's good.
Took it. We were doing some ruckus.
That is Ruckle behavior.
It is Ruckle behavior. We were getting a bit mischievous in the penthouse, but it was a good. It was a good little trip. Little trip.
Amazing. Well, that's grand. While I was here, I rediscovered Burger King. So I've been busy as well.
All right, keep it real. What'd you get?
The Burger King Double Whopper. Pretty damn good.
Whopper.
I'm tired of lying. I'm tired of the lies. All right? Burger King Double Whopper is a good burger.
It's a good burger.
Yeah.
That doesn't have cheese on it, right?
No cheese. The liberal media doesn't want you to know that the fucking Double Whopper doesn't have cheese. It's fucking flame broiled.
Mm-hmm.
All right? The cheese would just turn to ash.
Right.
So... That's where we're. That's where I am in Dinkbot world. Now I'm recording the most pathetic podcast.
How's your mental health been?
What the fuck is that? What are you fucking talking about, dude?
You doing all right?
How's your mental health been?
I think we just do like a 2-way therapy session for the rest of this.
I'm good. I'd rather have a big old diarrhea.
A big fish for yumming?
I'd have a big fish for diarrhea. Yumming. I think I'm literally about to diarrhea my pants. I'm taking a gamble on a fart right now. Oh, yeah, it was good. It was clean.
Diarrhea in the pants? I had a diarrhea in my pants yesterday.
Oh.
I woke up and I had a protein shake, and then I had a steak.
Step 1. Step 2.
And then I diarrheaed all day.
Shot chaser.
Like, I think I had probably about 100 grams of protein and 0 carbs, and I just shit myself.
How it started, how it's going.
And I did it again today. I made the same mistake. That would be a funny
tweet. Is like how it started, steak, protein shake, how it's going, and just a photo of the bowl of diarrhea.
Right.
And just put it on Twitter.
I mean, it was pretty much just an orange bowl.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's like by diarrhea, I mean like just water fell out of me for an hour.
Folks, that's what you come here to hear.
Oh, you know what? We got to do our sponsor read. That's a good segue.
Yippee! Speaking of diarrhea.
Speaking of, everybody tuned out after that, so it's time for Manscaped.
Woo!
Do you have the doc up? Do you want to like just take the first half? I'll take the second half. Maybe?
Oh, okay.
But wait, did you receive this product? Because this is what I just used.
Of course I did, and have been using it liberally around the house. Big fan of whatever this product is.
All right, well, let me just prime them because I received the product. It sounds like you may not have. What is it called? The Ultra Smooth Package Male Host. It's
male host.
Male host. Do you think they have female hosts?
Yeah.
Like, do they need to specify?
When you're looking to shave your pussy lips, cause you're going out on the town,
right?
You're gonna need yourself the Manscaped,
the Womanscaped
crop shaver razor,
lawnmower.
Men, you no longer have to borrow your.
That's a gross name for a woman to use. Can you imagine if your girl was like, "Yeah, I mowed my crops.
I'm gonna go powder my nose," and you just hear like fucking, like that fucking sounds like a fucking lightsaber shaving off your pubes.
Some trimmings on the floor.
It's like the fucking jungle you're chopping through with a fucking machete. That's
scythe.
That's the kind of shit. That's the kind of bitch I need to get with. It's just a jungle person.
A jungle person.
Somebody with a jungle around their genitals.
Right.
That would be great. Anyway, we've got a
so the Ultra Smooth Package, they sent this to me.
Right.
And it
and
contains,
to me as well.
And to think about a crop exfoliator, a crop gel, and then this razor, and then some underpants. I haven't tried the underpants on. I actually considered putting them on, taking my current... I'm in underpants right now. I don't have pants on.
Oh, good.
I was like, I could just take them off and put these on, but maybe I should wash these first, like...
Yeah, actually, guys, if you're putting on things from the mail, there's a flesh-eating virus going around.
Okay, well, do you want... Like, when you go to Walmart and buy underwear, you just put them on, or you wash them?
I mean, come on. What am I really going to... Am I going to wash off that Walmart stench? No.
I don't know. It was like someone tried them in the fitting room or something.
Yeah, they probably did. That makes it better. That means you're gaining like... It's like...
Can people try on underwear? Is that...
Yeah, I mean, who's going to stop them? But, I don't know. They're usually in those little packages, dude. But it's like, you know what? If more people wore other people's underwear, like if the Indians who were here when like the Spanish came over and they gave them those smallpox blankets, if they had been sharing underwear between each other, they would have gained an immunity to small. They just threw the pure.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
That sort of petri dish that exists in your fucking panties.
Okay.
They would have been much stronger.
Next time we take a trip, let's just they say like pack one underwear for every day or whatever. Like
we could save
we'll just pack one half underwear for every day because we can switch off.
That's a good idea.
I call first.
Strength that way.
I call first day on the underwear.
Come on, man.
Anyways, they sent the boxers. I didn't try those yet, but the exfoliator is like this cream with like little beads in it. And then I put it on my balls and dick. I don't know if it's supposed to be on just your balls.
Balls and dick.
But I put it on the balls and dick. Honestly, at first I was like, this kind of hurts because it's got like little pebbles in it.
Oh, the pebbles.
But then I was like, oh, this is kind of nice. It's like, because it's an exfoliator. It's not supposed to be like a lotion.
Right.
So, it exfoliated, I suppose. And then I washed that off and applied the crop gel, which almost had like a slightly thinner Vaseline consistency.
Oh, the Vaseline and thin consistency. Oh.
It had some sort of slight menthol in it or something because my balls felt like, not like on fire, but like a little cold. Like just a small amount of menthol. Yeah. And so my balls were feeling cold and very smooth. And then I pulled out the crop shaver. It's just like this little handheld, small little razor. It's a knife, a butcher's knife.
To chop through.
Here's my theory. I at some point in this podcast, it may have been in the last sponsor segment, I expressed that I prefer to use a handheld razor over an electric one.
They heard that.
And they only sent me one. Because you were like, I like the electric one.
And this is why
maybe
corporate America has to... These days are over. This is late stage capitalism at its finest.
I think it's quite the opposite.
Welcome to the Comrade
They listen to the Goomba podcast.
Yeah. Let's get this
Manscaped reviewer. What's up, man? How we doing?
Hey, don't fucking talk to me anymore. You've burned one bridge, mister.
But yeah, it felt really good. I shaved my balls with it, and I can actually say there was no blood. Like usually, like
guys,
there'll be like
no blood.
Usually there'll be like one nick, just a little something. I literally, my balls, because after I dried them off, I'm like, I need to be honest with the viewers. I'm gonna use a white towel on my balls just to check because I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
There's probably some of these people who did an ad read for a lesser company and they finished wiping off to do the honesty test and just were horrified by the results. Like it was it was like somebody had been murdered.
And
but
we wouldn't take that.
Here at Manscaped, we don't give you any razor for you to chop open your vesicle semen fucking tube and pour cum all over the floor.
Do you think that would happen?
I don't know. I bet if you got deep enough in there.
If you put like a thumbtack in your balls, do you think it would just drain on the floor?
Dude, you're bugging me. Damn, what?
Yeah.
I just did a little cringing. Yeah, but those folks over at Manscaped, they have German engineers. These are, we should probably do some of these talking points so we can wrap up this ad.
Why don't you just go through a couple?
Right. So the German scientists who are of...
That's not an ad read, dude. Come on. That's not a talking point. Go through.
Which talking point are we at?
I don't know. I done one. I just said what happened.
The Ultra Smooth package is a specialized groin shaving kit. You're really going to smooth out your fucking cock and balls really clean. Because sometimes it's really hard to fucking get your shit and not, you ever get those like purple fucking ingrown hair, it's hard to get that. But here at Manscaped, they do things right. They give you this fucking kit. Yeah, we already talked about the kit. You know what the kit is at this point, but you want to grab that fucking thing and just, go slow and steady. Slow and steady, folks.
What's our code?
Our code is probably Goomba? I don't know, but you want to
insert code, dude. Let me
look. There's this new thing they've got. You shave it first and then you go over it with a razor. And you got a fucking turtle shell down there, dude. I mean, that is an amazingly smooth experience. Any girl would be lucky to put those in her mouth. I feel like she's fucking gargling pool balls. So
it's Goomba.
It is Goomba.
Goomba.
The German scientists have just reached out. Their last names are like Hansen Gropen. Their parents are from Argentina. I don't know why, but
Really?
so they came over.
All right, dude, come on, get back to the talking points.
So you got that exfoliator. It does something. Those little orbs are getting stuff done. They put Orbeez in there to clean stuff up. And you got that gel. The Vaseline smooth gel.
Orbeez, dude. We got to make Orbeez content.
Absolutely. I love Orbeez.
Well, I put 1 billion Orbeez in Rust launch site.
Yes, that's a genius idea.
Think about that.
10,000 degree hot knife through Orbeez.
Through launch site in Rust.
Through launch site in Rust.
Through Bradley.
But yeah, then you grab that this thing they're calling the crop shaver. It's a fucking knife. It's like a real German engineered razor. You fucking you get those little smoothed areas. And they say, actually, get this. Beach balls are meant to be smooth, and now yours can be.
I disagree.
So whatever that means.
I disagree with that statement. I don't
Beach
think they're
balls,
meant to be.
Folks, are meant to be smooth. And now, yours can be.
I mean,
So,
be honest with me.
chew on that.
Like, how many people are not only getting someone to put their balls in their mouth? I mean,
Well, see, whenever I think of that, I always think about the beach ball. And I think beach balls are meant to be smooth.
right.
But what if mine were also? So they covered that in this ad read. All of this is, I guess, vegan, cruelty free. So they're not testing it on fucking monkeys and shaving their balls. Just doing it on people.
Good.
So yeah, get the fucking tool, get the bag. You get 20% off with the code free shipping. Manscaped.com, input the fucking code.
Wait, what? 20% off plus free shipping with the code goomba. GOOMBA.
Yeah, so 20% off with
Goomba.
the fucking code Goomba.
Code Goomba.
Folks, that's code Goomba at manscaped.com. And that code once
Goomba.
again is Goomba.
Goomba. GOOMBA. Goomba.
And remember, your beach balls are meant to be smooth. Now yours can be also. So, let's wrap this one up. Your balls will thank you. Your balls will thank you.
Ryan's toy review.
Toy review is here.
Ryan,
dude.
what you got to say about beach balls?
I used it on my little head, and now it's as smooth as a dome. How old is that kid now, dude? He's got to be
He's
older
like
than
15.
us. Yeah, whatever. 15. Get out of here. That kid can't be 15.
He is. Wait, dude, oh my God, they ended it.
No! No! Ryan's toy
Today
review.
I have bad news and good news. Oh, it was clickbait because they started another channel for Espanol,
Ryan's
which
toy
now
review is
has
back.
2 million subscribers as well.
All right, well.
Can you imagine being
False
like
alarm.
4 and you see the video? No more Ryan's Toys reviews.
Dude, that
And you
would be
click on it,
inconsolable.
it's just a promo for their new channel.
I would be consolable.
Do you think there's kids who saw that and cried before watching it?
Dude, I don't even know if they quite recognize what that is. I think they might watch a video. Like one might watch a fire. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when you see a fire, there's not, what are you? Oh, look at the ash. There's no details to notice. It's just a shape. So I don't think they would really even recognize that as a problem. But yeah, here we are. I've actually meant to bring this up earlier. I bought a bottle of sake at the liquor store earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Looking to try that. I might go grab that bottle, start taking swigs.
I don't really like sake. I find that it's kind of just like...
Oh yeah? Kill
It
yourself.
tastes like alcohol, but you know what's really good? Is soju. It's kind of like a similar
I had the
alcohol
chance to
content, but
buy that at the store.
It's way better,
My
dude.
sister was like, "This is good." I was like, "I want sake."
You should have got soju.
Yeah.
It's so much better.
Well, here we are in this new nightmare world I've created for myself. I was at like a hibachi place the other night. The guy fucking sprayed some in my mouth like I was a whore. I was like, "That's pretty
Did you
good."
like that?
I was like, "That's pretty good." That guy broke
Did
pussy
he
wet.
did he throw an egg in your mouth?
I don't think they do that. He did throw a little piece of rice. I feel like those guys really have a routine. I feel like
Was it like Benihana or what?
It was just some local place. I feel like
Gotcha.
I feel like they really aren't allowed to personalize it as much as one might hope. They kind of got a little routine
You know that do you have Benihana where you live?
somewhere.
It's like a
I'm
chain.
sure. Yeah.
Okay, well they got a couple here, and I went a few times when I was younger, and I realized they have the same exact routine here every time, and to a T. What I mean is, they have like this onion thing where they take the onion
Volcano.
and
Yeah.
they do it there too.
do it there.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just syndicated across all hibachi, not even just Benihana.
Yeah, I saw a trick.
The
I saw a
onion
couple
volcano?
tricks I'd never seen, but everything else I was like, man.
They do they make the fried rice into a heart shape.
Oh, I didn't
And
get that.
They put the spatula under it, and then he goes like boom, 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 makes it like beat.
Oh, have not seen that, but that's great.
Kind of lame, not really skillful.
Kind of feel like they're making them play up the accents. You ever get that feeling?
I did have this one guy who was like, did not speak English at all, but his name tag said Tim. And I was like, is that?
Maybe it's like Tim. It's like
And everybody's
really,
like, hi, Tim. But he didn't even speak English. So
maybe it's like Tim Lafon. It's not Tim. It's
dude,
even
I don't know.
more.
Tim, but it just felt like, I mean, Tim is the most.
Tim's pretty American.
I mean, come on.
No way
dude.
around that.
Like I hope they didn't make him do that.
You see that fucking that Mark Rober video where he fucking sends like a bomb to the Indian call center or whatever he's doing in the fucking
glitter bomb or something.
Dude, he's sending like fucking like a gun in a box to shoot a guy. Yeah, dude, it's fucking that video is crazy.
They
but
tried
dude, I
to
was
scam
noticing
me.
those Indian girls who answer the phone are fucking baddies. I was like,
oh yeah,
dude, they're hot. They're crazy hot. I was like, why are these hot Indian ladies working at the call center? It blew my mind. I figure whenever you answer the phone, it's like just some, melted person, like a melted ice cream person. But no,
a
keeping it tight.
melted person.
Yeah, dude, they're keeping it really tight.
Right.
I had some sort of confidence, like, hey, at least I probably look better than the other person on the line, because being evil makes you look evil.
Right.
I look way worse.
Wait. I'm so sorry. Hold on 1 second.
The cat just died. What's he doing? He's going somewhere. I can't quite see. There's a mirror in the back. I'm trying to see. The cat's going somewhere. I don't know what that was. The cat's okay, it looks like.
Lexi just came home.
Oh, okay.
I've had to tell her I'm doing a podcast.
Well, the cat's alive.
Dude, shrimp, my cat,
Shrimp.
loves shrimp. Been causing an absolute ruckus lately. I was trying to poop like right before this podcast.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know what's going on here, but shrimp has like developed this, maybe it's attention seeking, although I don't think it is, because she doesn't even look to see if I've noticed, where she just bats stuff off of platforms. Like, my bedside table, it'll be 2 a.m. and I'll see her. And I'm like,
what do you think you're doing?
Am I tired? And she'll walk up and she'll look at me, and take her little paw, and just start smacking shit. Smacking shit off. She smacked my phone off last night in the middle of the night. And I had my alarm set. And I was like, I know in the morning it's going to blast, and I'm going to have to find my phone somewhere under the bed, which happened.
That's going to wake you up better if you have to get under there.
It's just, right. Well, yeah, maybe she was doing me a favor, actually. It did wake me up pretty good.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just incessant. Last night, she's playing with a glass bottle under the bed, just like knocking it back. It's like rolling around down there.
Like I see Lexi. Hi.
Get out of here. What do you want?
She also smacked all
Get out of here,
the
you
cups that
bitch.
were on my bedside
Say that.
She did do that.
Say that.
All right.
Say, get out of here, you bitch.
I'm not going to say that. I love my girlfriend. I love her very much. He said I should say, get out of here.
That's always a cool way to talk to your girlfriend.
It's all right. I feel like my mom walked in. She's like, I didn't know you were doing podcasting today. I didn't know you're on the internet today.
Oh, sorry. I'll try and make an appointment later.
I'll make you
that kind of shit.
Get out of here.
Say it. Say it. Say a slur you're going to regret. Yeah. So we're crossing
pursing my lips.
We're almost at the 45 or the 50-minute mark of this podcast.
Doing good. We're doing pretty good.
And I got to tell you, folks, it's never felt harder to get over another 10 minutes. I have basically nothing to say.
Well, we got to make something. I mean, you listen to Joe Rogan 3 hours every day. He makes something, right?
He's starting to make conspiracy theories, which is
true. But maybe we skip. We could step into that, or we could skip that. But
well, I don't know. I feel like what Joe Rogan does a lot is talk about the same sort of thing.
Yeah, and he's got guests too. Like if you had like a rocket scientist on, surely you can figure out something to talk about.
You're telling me they go to space?
Space?
What? Yeah, dude.
How does that work?
I don't want to talk about Joe Rogan anymore. You know what?
Yeah, you're right.
People were mad at me last time I talked about it, but I was right, and now it's just annoying.
Well, my point is merely that we got to make something out of nothing.
Yeah. I've been getting some funny comments on the podcast lately where people say I'm virtue signaling. I feel like I'm not really if you're going to call anybody like a virtue signaler or like a liberal, I feel like you could aim that gun elsewhere and it would make a little more sense. I feel like I'm probably more of a maverick, a real loose cannon
man.
on the internet.
Pioneer.
Real pioneer. I'm really
pioneer of misogyny.
My politics are, I should be able to say whatever slur I want. And that's about it. But just me. I understand that most people use slurs with ill intent. But me? Like, this guy's got his head in his hands. He's like, oh. Now listen, unless the jurisdiction is there, I will abide by the laws of the internet. I could talk about the new Star Wars show they did, but even I don't care enough to do that.
Yeah, that's anything else?
What do we do right now? What's in the news? I have nothing. I literally have nothing.
Something will come. Let me just.
We could talk about the school shootings.
Okay, dude. I don't think we should talk. No, I don't have much to say about that.
I'm getting lots of horrible DMs.
We could do a quick advice.
I've got one here, I guess.
All right. Dan, cut back in. We're doing a quick advice. Just one or two.
I've got one. This one doesn't look super exciting, but it is one that I saw. Hey yo, I'm a big fan of your podcast. And by the way, I know that this person doesn't speak English very well, so I had to I'm gonna do some like liberalization with the translation. Hey yo, I'm a big fan of your podcast. I need some help. So I broke up with my ex like 2 years ago, but we still fuck and do the nasty like 1 to 2 times in month. We have time that we don't speak to each other, like 6 months, but that's not the point. The point is I still love him, and I feel sad without her.
What?
That's how he typed it. I still love her, presumably, and I think maybe this language doesn't have like he and her, so he's struggling with it. I still love her, and I feel sad without her, and every time when I got some new chick, she comes around and fucks everything up, because she knows that I still love her and wanna him back. I need tips what to do. We were together for 5 years. This sucks. Bro.
Yeah, do we have any that aren't a relationship ones? We just skip that one.
No, we don't.
All right. That's just terrible. I don't know. Neither of us know. We don't have advice for that. Who are we kidding? 5 years? I don't know what that.
It's either
does
like I don't know what to do for college, or like literally, it's just people saying like, "Can you tell me to break up with my girl?" It's like, yeah.
Let's see. Hey Spoon, I'm not exactly sure where I meant to miss. I'm 15. I feel like I'm losing all of my friends and losing connection with my family. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong because I put effort in with my friends and family and try to hang out with my friends all the time. Got any advice?
I got that one too. It's impossible. That's nothing.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know. Let me think.
Guys, you got to work on these advice requests.
I mean, it's not even that. It's just, I don't know what.
Here's one.
I'm sorry.
I'm wondering if it is worth pursuing she-they pussy. There's a couple more details here, but just based on the premise, I feel like it's a pretty easy answer. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got nothing, guys. It's over.
Just a random DM I got. This is a long shot. He actually says, but what's up, Smokey? You're chill in my book. And Dinkbot is funny too. I like how he laughs at his own jokes even when no one else will take.
Give me a break.
Takes courage, not gonna lie.
I gotta be my own laugh track sometimes, man.
Been watching you for years and barely found out you're in Arizona. What part are you in? I'm not gonna stalk you. I swear, I'm just curious.
This one's interesting. I am an advocate Spoon Kid viewer. I listen to the podcast every time I make the 6-hour drive to see my girlfriend, whom I have no attraction to. I was wondering if either of you have any history or experience with substance abuse and any advice on stopping. What does that first part have to do with anything?
I don't have experience with substance abuse.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Oh boy. I need advice. I am an uncut man, but my dad is cut. Due to this, I didn't even know I was able to retract the skin until I was about 14. Since I have not been letting my shit breathe since birth, the skin is tight. I am able to pull back the skin when soft, but when erect, I can't pull it back. What? I don't even understand the fucking. This guy's a squid penis.
Don't you have to like clean in there?
He's never touched it. How did he never touched his?
How have you never like played with it? How have you
not figured that out?
Or not even like played with, like, have you never touched it?
That's crazy.
Like wiggled it around
what
or
anything.
anything.
What are you talking about?
So now when he's hard, he can't pull it back.
What, it tightened up like a fucking...
Oh, dude, I guess that means he can't even... Because, dude, you're fucked, dude. You're fucked.
Get it cut off.
That's on you. That's on you, man. Maybe you can trim it a little bit. Like, just like snip part of it.
This is insane, dude. Yeah, these are
Cut
terrible.
the head off. That'll solve it. Cut off the front.
Yeah, cut everything off. We're getting
consider
no
joining
information here.
The Goblins organization.
Guys, you should work on getting us on the what's that one podcast? The
Hope you're doing all right in the least parasocial way possible. It seems like you may be a bit depressed lately. Hope you're getting the help you need.
What?
Yeah.
Come on, man. My mom the other day got a call and she was like, "Hey, why don't you go ahead and check the news, see if you recognize any names." She goes on there and one of her friends from high school has been shot by police because the police came to his house with a helicopter to investigate him for having a bomb. So this guy has built a bomb.
Wow.
And is keeping it in his car. He's got a car bomb.
He's dead?
He's not dead. So this is some like this guy's like a teacher at a school. You know, he's infecting the children with his bomb planting ideals. This guy goes out in the wilderness, builds a bomb. The police show up with a helicopter, like, "Hey, get on the ground." This guy goes into his house and gets a plastic air gun and comes out and points it at the fucking helicopter. And they blasted his ass, dude. They fucking blasted him.
What?
Yeah, dude. So this guy, I guess he was trying to, commit suicide via cop, but they missed because they blasted his ass, but he was fine. And now
what?
I guess he goes to prison forever.
Or?
Yeah.
So he has a bomb in his car and he's a teacher?
Yeah.
That's horrible. What?
I don't know. But
Whoa.
So
that's awful.
My mom was a little shocked. I said, "It's all right. It happens to the best of us."
Was he like a close friend?
Yeah, kind of.
She was on that trip to the wilderness, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, she was like, gonna go. He's like,
helped
"I
him
got
build it."
something to show you. It's in my car." It's like the Joker. "It's in my car, Batman."
Right.
You guys ever see the Killing Joke movie? It's a good movie. The movie's bad. The book is good. The movie's terrible. But then the Joker makes Batman laugh and then Batman kills him. Batman kills the Joker in that book. He strangles him to death. Plot twist. And the plot twist to this episode of the Goomba podcast is that it wasn't very good. So...
Plot twist. Who could have seen it coming?
Yeah, it's a Shyamalan-esque twist.
What if we leave them on a cliffhanger?
Oh my god. A man just walked in with a gun. He's saying he wants us to make a good episode. Oh my god. You're gonna have to make a good episode. I will. Folks.
We will, sir.
Please tune in next time to see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna blow your fucking brains out if you don't make it that fucking episode. Yeah. I'm not laughing at that. I'm not laughing at my own jokes anymore. I'm going sober.
I like that. I'm laughing at that.
I won't. So you do it all you fucking want.
I thought that was funny.
Oh, yeah?
I like that character.
You like
Can he
him?
do some other funny stuff?
No.
Can he maybe do a Stewie Griffin impression?
Make a good episode of the Goomba podcast. I laughed. I can't. That's not funny. I can't laugh at something that's not funny. Wrap this shit up, man. I'm done.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the.
We just barely
Thanks for
screeched
listening.
over the hour mark. Maybe.
Goodbye, everybody.